Vera, thank you
Wow.
so much for joining me. This is so great. We are here now live on the Mapex Facebook page. And as I have been doing every Monday at this time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I've been bringing in all different artists. And today I am so blessed to have the fantastic performer from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Vera Figueiredo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Don. I'd like to thank Mapex for all support I receive. It takes almost 10 years playing on Mapex. And special thanks to Mark Bennett and you, Don, because you are the man.
Well,
Oh,
thank you so much, Vera. You know, it's amazing. There's such a wonderful team at Mapex. Like you mentioned, Mark Bennett and all the people, Jeff Mulvihill, Rick DeYoung, just some great, Jerry Goldenson. These are some great people that really make up a company. And that's what makes a company great. The people are fantastic and they make a great product for sure.
yes, yes, yes. I have a one friend, close friend, Achilles Priester,
Yes.
who plays Mapex before me. Yeah, yes. And Russ Miller, it's educator as
Yeah.
well, educator. I have this book, that now his book,
Yes. His
and
book.
Jeffy Hamilton now, and you, Don.
Well, there are so many great players. It's amazing. You've been with the company for many years, but you mentioned Achilles Priester, who I'm going to have on the show in a couple of weeks here. And
Yeah.
Achilles is another phenomenal drummer from Brazil. There are so many great drummers from Brazil.
Yes, you know some many drummers now because you come here to play at Batuca. No, you came all the time. No, Don.
Yes.
Yes, and I would like to talk about Batuca a little bit.
Yes, please. Batuca is a festival that you started many years ago,
Yes.
and you've invited me to come down there many times, and you've had all of the top drummers.
Yes.
Tell us how you started the Batuca Festival.
Oh, it starts on 1996, oh, and with international guest. It was Virgil Donati.
Wow.
First, it was crazy. All people feel crazy uh, when he he plays. No, he performed, and it started in 1996, and then I got it to produce. Fifth edition. In the last one, you were here, and
Yes.
Sergio Bellotti as
Yes,
well.
Sergio Bellotte. Yes, another phenomenal drummer. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And Don, I remember we had a special edition of the Batuca Festival. Um, at the same year, were here Sam Aliano
Yes.
from Australia,
Yes.
Marco Millman, Julio Figueiredo,
Yes.
and the Brazilians Igor Wilcox, Dudu Portes, and Albino Infantosi, and Gene Chapin.
That was great.
You. And before, minutes before you go to the stage, you received a phone call. Do you remember that?
I do very well. Yeah.
It was terrific because um, the phone call, someone saying that your father had a heart attack. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And then I said to him, Dom, go back to the home, go back
Yeah.
to the US. You
Yeah.
told me, no, Vera, I'm going to the stage to perform, and when I finish, um, I go back to
Yeah.
the US. Do you remember?
I
He was
remember.
a very professional and incredible person and musician, educator. Oh, okay. And then when uh, you you went to the stage, uh, you start playing with the, the father's heart.
Mhm.
You remember?
I
And
do.
almost stopping, but never stopped. And that day, it happened. It didn't happen. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all Batuca's staff um, uh, were crying, no? Um, behind the stage, uh, the people were crying,
Yeah.
no? Uh, it was and tum, 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 tum. Oh, it was a deep moment, Don. And you now an unbelievable moment.
Thank
Unbelievable.
you. Thank you, Vera. It's music is really about life, and it's about
Yes.
the moment that we live in. And when I had gotten that phone call and I heard that my father had his heart attack, and I said, "How is he doing?" They said, "He is stable." I said, "Okay." And to me, we had you had a theater full of people at the Batuca Festival. They were all excited for the drumming, and it was a great show. And having Jim Chapin there too was absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Yes.
That was
Yes.
the last festival he performed in, and he always wanted to go to Brazil. He wrote a song called São Paulo, and
Hmm.
he wanted to sing it at the festival, which he did. This was
Yes.
amazing.
With his brushes, no? And São Paulo. No, yes, he composed a special song
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
dedicated to São Paulo city. Yeah, my
yeah,
city.
yeah. But
Jim,
Vera, you bring people together. You bring the family of drummers together. We have had so many great drummers, and when Virgil played, because I remember when Virgil played, the place went crazy.
and, ah, one of virtual plays is is a great trouble. No, yeah, yeah,
But you've
and
had so many
I
people.
uh, so many people. Yeah,
You've had
yeah.
so many people at the festival, and great people. We have um, on some of the people that have joined us here. Oh my gosh, we've got people. This is incredible. I've got we've got Sean Preston says hello, another great drummer. Nina Para from Brazil,
Hi.
also she is there too. How great is that? Pedro Barahona, who's from Chile, he's joined us here. Another fantastic drummer. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. Eloy
oh,
is here. Diego Sanchez, Carlos Gutzman, Loss is in the house. Felipe
woo,
Drago from England. Oh my God.
yes.
So many people. Boy, Mauricio
Zotarelli,
Zottarelli. Oh my gosh, what a great drummer he is.
New York, and
Yeah,
hello to Nina. my good friend, and we had a live with Achilles together
Yes.
on YouTube. Yes, it was fantastic. A lot of views. No,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. I'm going to see the messages. Okay.
I'm going to show this one here, Vera. Let's look. Carlos Guzman is a fantastic drummer from the Miami area, and he played many years ago with a famous band called the Lettermen. And Carlos is a great drummer, and is also one of the drumming techs for Max Weinberg and many great drummers, Russ Miller. But he says, what drummers would you recommend to begin to study the basic rhythms of Brazil to have a foundation? How do they learn? Who can they learn from Brazilian drummers? Who could you name?
Yes. What he said. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, you've had many great Brazilian drummers at the Batuca Festival.
Yes. Yes.
Who are some of the Brazilian drummers that you have at the festival?
Um, Edu Ribeiro.
Yes.
Ramon Montaner. Ramon
Yeah.
Montaner.
Ramon, yeah, great player.
Vera Figueiredo. And
Yeah.
Julio. Julio is a percussion player, Brazil, specialist in Brazilian percussion.
Yeah.
And Oswaldinho da Cuica também. Do you know Cuica?
The Cuica, yeah, the Cuica, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. And a lot of drummers, and Dave Wackel, Zorro, Clayton Cameron, John Riley, Damian Schmidt is
Damian Schmidt, yeah.
Amazing, unbelievable drummer. I love
Boy,
it.
So many drummers you've had at the festival, and the Brazilian drummers, there's just so much rich information. What is the restaurant? What's the restaurant that we go to where the musicians change and every 30 minutes it's a different band on a different stage? What was that restaurant?
The name of the restaurant is Famiglia Mancini. Famiglia Mancini is the Walter Mancini is the Italian, is the owner of the restaurant. And there is a lot of musicians playing there, and the sound is very
soft.
And Jorginho is great because he has a technique. No, God.
Yeah, real weird.
Yeah, and
one hand.
Carlão is the bass player, Evaldo is piano player, and the food is delicious. Now,
the best, absolutely the best. But what's amazing is that there are different stages in different rooms, and every 30 minutes the band changes and a new band comes in.
Yes.
And each drummer that comes up while we're eating, each drummer performs absolutely incredible.
Yes, because the street, there is a lot of restaurants. The owner is the same. No, pizzeria, pasta, pizza. No, and it's a lot of trios, quartet playing in different stages of the restaurant.
Yeah,
and I remember that John Blackwell plays there. like
Yes.
he had a jam session, and Will Calhoun as well.
Yeah.
You don't.
I remember going there and playing it. We're eating food and they call your name on the stage. Dom Famularo. You stop eating and you get up and you go to the stage and you play.
Yeah, the knife and fork is to
Yes,
play.
everything you use. But again, Carlos, there's so many great Brazilian drummers, many of the
Yeah,
names that Vera had mentioned, and we'll track down a list of more and more drummers in here because there's so many
but
great Brazilian drummers to learn from. There really are.
yes, yes. Oh
We,
yes, yes.
we have also um, Eduardo Goides is joining us from South Brazil.
Mm-hmm. South Brazil,
We've got
Eduardo.
Eduardo, yes, from South Brazil, another great drummer who's also written some great books. There's so much talent in Brazil.
Yeah, he has a very interesting and an important book from the Brazilian snares,
Yes,
playing with different grooves, no?
yeah,
Snare of Brazilian rhythms. It's
it's
very
fantastic.
book. Yeah,
Yeah, he,
I can see Felipe Drago.
yes, look at this is incredible here.
Look at that. Voila.
Yes, Felipe Drago's book, Play the Drums. Yes, Felipe Drago
The
originally.
book, yes, the book Play the Drums by Felipe Drago and executive producers Don Famularo and Joy Bergami.
Yeah, it's a good. Well, Felipe again from Brazil. He
Yes,
moved to England, London. He's in London with his wife, and he
yes,
teaches there. Another great Mapex user and a phenomenal drummer and educator himself. He plays in
yes,
several different bands, and he's got a wonderful Facebook page and Instagram page that he posts many videos and educational videos that he's doing. So
yes.
he's promoting Brazil from London.
No, it's true. Yes, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
and there is another Brazilian who won the Batuca contest. His name is Marius Rodrigues. He lives in London.
yes.
I don't know if Felipe knows him, but Mario is an amazing drummer, an amazing drummer. He's living in London. I think it takes 10 or 15 years. Yes.
He's a great player, and he's young. And we'll have to try to make sure Felipe connects with him. There are so many great young drummers that I've met at the Batuca Festival
Yes.
that absolutely blow me away. Great players. Let's talk about your school that you have. You've got a school that teaches so many students. Tell us about when you started the school.
The school um, is celebrating 30 years this
Wow.
year.
Wow.
I was preparing a good party, but we are having we are having a good party
With
here.
the COVID, we're restricted now. Yes.
You know? And then 30 years, it is hard work. And actually, I have Fernando Amaro, uh, like a teacher,
Yeah.
uh, Brazilian. He plays unbelievable drumming. He's he's an amazing drummer.
Mm.
Um, Dredea is a pop and rock music. Cuca Teixeira is a fusion and jazz and funk music specialist and Brazilian, of course. And the percussion is Paulo Pichu. They are our teachers, and Vera. And but sometimes I have I invite another teachers. You gave lessons here. Riley, Nina Pará.
Yes, Nina
Pará, Edu Ribeiro, Clayton Cameron,
yes,
Soro, Damian Schmidt. I don't know, a lot of drummers teaching here.
Well, I think people should understand that what you're doing in Brazil, in São Paulo, Brazil, is you have connected drummers all throughout Brazil. They come to the school to learn, and then whenever there's a guest drummer that comes to Brazil, you have them come to the school to give a master class, which is so exciting.
Yes, a lot of master classes I did, and but Don, the Batuca gave for us Batuca Brazil Festival connected all drummers.
Yeah.
All Brazil.
Yeah.
And was a great thing because before the Batuca Festival, the people knew just drummers from São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro.
Right.
Because the city are the spotlights now.
The most famous cities in Brazil, yes.
And then Batuca, with the contest, brought for us a new generation of drummers, new generation of drummers, and music, because the Brazil is a too big country, and all parts of Brazil has a typical rhythm. No, the roots in Pernambuco and South Porto Alegre and Rio, and in São Paulo is a mix. No, and Ceará, all parts the Brazil has your their own music and rhythms. No, like a frevo from Pernambuco. Yes, you understand?
It's amazing. Yeah, I understand. And we did it. You and I did a tour together, and we were able to travel to the different areas of Brazil, and we were able to hear the different music and rhythms of each. Listen, Brazil is a huge country, and each area had its own sound. I remember going up to, were we up in, was it Victoria? We had gone up to Victoria in the north.
That's crazy, at a shopping
at a shopping mall. Remember, we played outside in the mall, and people came. It was jammed. It was amazing.
It was crowd.
Yeah,
crowd, and the people. The people was crazy. You know, when you hello, hello. And Don, I have a special kit, Mapex kit, sparkly Saturn. This kit is waiting for you because this Down Famularo's kit. When he he comes to Brazil, the
Yeah.
kid is waiting for you. Okay. Let,
I like that drum kit. Yes. And that
yeah.
drum kit, if I remember, has a 20-inch. Yes,
Look.
that's the kit. That's got a 20-inch bass drum, right?
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
20-inch bass drum, which I like because it's small and fiery. And that's that Saturn series. What a sound that drum set has.
Oh, I tell you, folks, that when Dom gets the kids, he said, "Hello, drums. Hello, drums." And then answer is coming immediate. Now, with the hot sound and warm sound and full sound when you play them. Done. Here waiting for you for the
Ah,
next.
I want to come back. In Brazil, not only are there great musicians,
Of course.
some of the greatest food on the planet is in Brazil. We eat like royalty when we go there. Oh my
Oh
God.
yes, yes. Okay, let me.
But yes, that drum set sounds so great. And again, it's the Saturn series, which is so close to my heart. The Saturn series just sounds so great. Well, you've got a lot of drums back there, Vera. You've got some serious Mapex drums back there.
Ah, serious. It's cool. We have a meridian. Meridian. You know meridian.
Yeah, yeah,
Meridian.
Meridian. Yeah, yeah,
Mars. No. Mars and Saturn kits. Yeah.
yeah.
At school. At school. Last January, uh, uh, I went to give. I went giving a course in Curitiba, a drum course in Curitiba,
Yeah.
Paraná. And then I asked for a Mapex kit, and then the people got a 18 bass drum for me, and toms 8, 10, and floor tone, and 14 floor tone, and
Yes.
the 10 is snare. And
Mm.
then I never played with the 18 bass drum. Yes.
Yes.
And then
Interesting.
I changed the heads when I get there. I changed the heads, and I started playing with the kids, with the kids, with the kids. I am, oh, I'm falling in love
Ah,
with that kid. And then when I was back to São Paulo, I called to the Habro distributor Mapex in Brazil, and I asked for a Mars with the 18 bass drum, and then I bought this kit down because yes, because it amazing. I love this kit. Now
yeah.
this is here. Okay, okay, okay.
Let me show the.
Yeah, I show you the. Oh, okay. I'm coming. Look.
Wow.
Now
Beautiful. Beautiful.
beautiful, and the sound is very hot and amazing, though. Amazing. It's,
Well, it's you have always amazed me, Vera, in how well you play. And just tell me a little bit, and so we can inform everybody. How did you learn? Who were your teachers when you were growing up? Who did you learn from?
okay. When I was 8, I started studying, listen to the bands, the CDs, LP, long play.
Long LPs, yeah.
long time ago. Yeah, long play. And I listened to the Purple, Led Zeppelin. I tried to copy and to play the same, area about the same.
Yeah.
And when I was 8, um, my father gave me a drum kit, and my mother, Renata, who is 100,
One, she turned 100. That is beautiful. Your mother is an angel. She's so good and an excellent cook.
yes, yes, because you eat at
Yes.
home many times, no?
Yes.
Uh,
Beautiful.
and then I started studying
Mm,
classical piano, and together I was drums. But when I get 16, I felt um, I would like to to get more information, to make solos, to learn much more things, jazz,
yeah.
and oh, and then I asked for Rubens Barsotti. Uh, he was my teacher,
Wow.
he, and he played for almost 30 years, I think, at the same trio,
Wow.
Zimbo Trio. Uh, the trio was very famous at bossa nova era and samba jazz era. And
Yeah.
I think it takes 2 months that he he was to the heaven. Yeah, so this
Yes.
he was there. He
Beautiful.
was there, but he was a very important teacher in my life. In my life, and then don't just
Wow.
we had two drum kits, and he played, and he would says to me, repeat, Vera, repeat, and then he play, and I repeat, he play, I repeat, and phrases, things like that, no, to make a solo. It was incredible.
Wow.
Much freedom,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
It was lessons with uh, freedom,
Mm.
very freedom. Yes,
Well,
different lessons.
yeah, but that's beautiful. And piano was very important to understand, right?
Yes, yes, because I compose, no, I write music, no. For me,
Yeah.
it's very important to listen to much better when you play with a band or big band or combo band with trio. So it's fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, there's so many great teachers. Felipe Drago just mentioned about different drummers to think about to research in Brazil. Edson Machado, Milton,
Edson Machado is in
Milton.
the Bossa era, and
Yeah,
Milton Banana. It takes 1 year, one year and a half. I made it with Charles Gavan,
yeah,
great person and drummer and
yeah,
famous drummer from Brazil.
yeah.
He has a program on TV,
Mm.
and
Uh,
we did. a Milton Banana special program at a TV show, and I played some rhythms that he played.
Yeah.
The first Milton Banana was the first drummer to play the bossa nova rhythm. So he
Wow.
was very famous because that. And Ayrton is
Ayrto is. I had the chance to interview Ayrto for
yes,
the sessions panel, and if
yes,
everybody goes to the YouTube channel, the sessions panel, sessions is plural, the sessions panel, and watch my interview with Ayrto. What a beautiful guy,
yes. Ayrton is a pioneer.
a pioneer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, and I dedicate my first album to Ayrton and Steve Gadd.
Wow.
Yes,
That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So you've learned from some great, great drummers, which
yes,
is incredible. And here you now have the school. You organize the festival. It's unbelievable all that you've done. Talk about the book that you've written. Talk about your drum book.
uh,
You have your drum book there
yes, yes,
because this book, if anybody wants to learn and play along to Brazilian music, you've got some great play along tracks in there. Vera Cruz Island, which is just
yes,
the music is fantastic. All of my students go through the book because it's so exciting to play. Just
yes.
talk about that book.
The book contains 13 songs.
Mm-hmm.
You can play with. Um, uh, it's a play along book.
Yeah.
You can hear my drumming, and you play. We have okay now. We have analysis and charts inside.
Yes.
No, uh, you can you can do download on hudsonmusic.com.
Digital download. HudsonMusic.com. You can get the book there. Yeah.
Yes, and I wrote this book together. Daniel Oliveira from
Mm.
Brazil, a drummer who teached here, but now he is living in Brasilia.
Wow.
We we had there playing at the church. You and me and Sergio Bella.
Yes.
Praise. It was praise. And uh, uh, edited by Joey Bergamini, uh,
Yes.
executive producers Robbie Wallace and Paul Siegel,
Mm.
over design Hick Grayton, and Hudson Music.
And Hudson Music. Yeah, they're great. Rob
Uh,
Wallace. Rob
yeah,
Wallace at Hudson Music does a fantastic job of delivering all these great drum books for us. And again, HudsonMusic.com, the digital
yes,
download is so easy to get and worthwhile to pick up, everyone.
yes. On back cover, um, we have Don Famularo comments, and Clayton Cameron and David Wacko and uh, T. Bruce Whitted,
Yeah,
um, Modern Drummer magazine.
that
Uh,
that is
it's
fantastic.
a blast done. It's a blast. Yeah, thank you.
It's
And
a great
available in
it's
yes, in Brazil is available on uh, freenote.com. Dot
Freedom.com.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to buy
That
here? You
well,
can find on Amazon and Hudson.
Yeah,
Okay,
everywhere. The book is
all
global.
right.
I've traveled around the world, and I've seen your book in many countries. So it's amazing to see that your message is being heard, and your teachings are being learned all around the world.
Yes, yes. Yes. I love to receive the drummers playing the tracks and posting on YouTube
Yeah,
and uh,
yeah, yeah.
their channels on YouTube. It is fantastic, fantastic.
Really amazing. Really, really amazing. Now you and I have had the chance of playing several festivals around the world together.
Yes, together in Portugal, USA.
We've done so many great festivals together. Let's talk
Spain.
about the festival in Australia.
Wow, no, Frankie Corniola.
Yeah.
Ah, he's bravo, bravo. I think uh, we had it there in 2018. 18.
2018, we were there,
Yeah,
and it
the
you
crowd,
played so
the five,
yes,
uh,
you
25
played so great.
edition. No, Frankie. The festival was celebrating 20, 25.
I think it's 20, yeah, 25 years of being a festival. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not bad because the batuca has 15. 15. It's hard work. I know that.
Yeah.
Frankie is. Is very good organizer and it's perfect. His job is perfect.
He does a good job. And if you remember, at that festival was you, Alex Acuna,
Benny Grabby.
Benny Greb, Eric Moore,
Ooh,
David Jones, Pete Lockett, so many great drummers. And we
yes.
played a finale together.
No, crazy because it's on YouTube with over 2 million views.
Unbelievable.
It's
Almost 3 million views.
okay. I,
Very close, almost
am I
unbelievable.
I am late. Yeah, 3 millions. Wow,
Close to 3 million. But you
no,
played great. You were sitting next to Alex Acuna, and
yeah.
his when you played, I love the expression on his face. He loved your performing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Alexa conhece. And in this jam session, we had a, a part of the shoes. Do you remember? When you take the shoes, I think you or who
I
who
took
to,
my shoe off. Yes, I took my shoe. I took my shoe off.
and then Benny grabbed it. Oh, going down, no, on the floor. Yeah. Oh, it's, it was very fun. Yeah,
Frank
fantastic. But
Corniola does.
done, you makes things like that. No, you makes the people happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's
This is
serious. Your energy. Look my face all the time because you are an incredible person, no person, and and then before to finish the this live, I would like to talk about a little bit about a special book Uh,
Yes.
a special book. You have the
Yes. 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 What's that? Let's
this
see.
book. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes, I talk. Yes. So so done.
Well, that
Uh, okay. I started playing with Mapex in 2010 at
wow.
a basic in Indianapolis. No?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
I remember that the kit was Black Panther, Black Panther
Yes.
kit.
Yes.
It was new. It was new, and I met in person Hibbs. Joy
Yeah.
Hibbs.
Joe Hibbs. What a beautiful person.
Yeah, who helped me with everything what I needed there. And when I knew about the that he died, um, I feel very sad, so
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the best thing is that I knew Joy in person.
That you
Was
that you
a
met Joe.
opportunity. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Joe Hibbs was a very special person who brought many drummers together in the Mapex family. And
yes.
Joe was an excellent drummer himself. Very, very good groove drummer himself. Yes. And the
Uh-huh.
fact that you met him in 2010 and he worked with you really was a gift. I knew Joe for over 40 years and a long, long time. Yeah. And unfortunately, he passed away in his early 60s after a NAM show. It was just an exhausting show and he caught pneumonia. And he was just a beautiful person and great, great guy. Thanks for bringing up his name. That was wonderful.
Yes. I think everybody miss him, no? And
Yeah,
always I remember. Always I
that's
remember.
beautiful. Just beautiful. Now talk about your CDs. You
Oh,
have three different CDs out, right? Talk about the CDs.
oh, we have three. The first is Vera Figueiredo, and I invited friends to play there. And the band was Nua Paco. The name of the band was Nua
Yeah.
Paco. I think don't use X-Spray,
Yes, yes.
because to finish with the atmosphere. I think like that. Não use
Yes.
aerosol porque acaba com a camada de ozônio. Uh, ozone that I don't know to explain exactly, but things like
Yeah.
that. And we have a special guest in this CD, a great Brazilian musician called Hermeto Pascoal. He's a great musician, unbelievable musician. And the second, uh, from Brazil, I
From
started.
Brazil.
Sorry,
From
what did you?
Brazil. From Brazil. In Brazil, you write the word Brazil with a Z, right?
No, in Brazil. Okay, in Brazil is with S.
With an
Brazil.
S.
Yes. In English with
In
Z.
in English with a Z. So it's a different. So you said from Brazil with an S.
Yes, S. Yeah, yeah. And no, because it's original.
Yeah.
Original is Brazil with S. And I have a good meeting with Billy Coban um, in São Paulo, the first clinic I produced in my life was with Billy Coban in
Wow.
1992.
Wow.
It was the first. It's a great emotion um, for all drummers, for all of us, because Billy is idol, and his history is fantastic. Is with Mahavishnu Orchestra, and
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, his books are very good. And Billy, I love Billy Cobb.
Yeah.
Yes, and then he recorded with me a song, and I dedicated to him the song called Mr. Bacalao. Bacalao. It was, and Billy was the first international drummer who taught at IBVF, no,
Yes.
the
Yes.
Drum Institute. Yeah,
Yeah.
it. I start. I start very good. No, 3
You sure
years.
did.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. It was an incredible, incredible. And the guys, I remember the guys from the restaurant uh, came, came to have a lesson with Billy, and Billy
Wow.
um, felt impressed. It was impressive situation. No, Jorginho made a lesson with Billy, and then Billy asked Jorginho uh, who went, who went. Uh, Sorry, what do you want uh, to do? No, what do you want to ask at me? No, Billy said, and Jorginho told an answer. No, please, just play for me.
Yeah.
He was very closet, no, like two, two hands, no, of a distance, and it was a great
Beautiful.
emotion. No?
Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes,
Now
yes.
your third CD, your
Ah,
third
third
CD,
CD.
which is Veracruz
Oh,
Island.
Veracruz Island was um, the city uh, uh, take me for for um, for other countries.
Yeah.
My career uh, was growing up because I play at a lot of festivals in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, because I had a special guest in the city because God blessed me. uh, yes, of course, I never thought things like that. But uh, uh, when I see David Wackel was recording,
Yeah.
when I see Virgil Donati was recording,
He's
now
on it. Yeah.
see Dennis Chambers, I love
Yeah.
him, but was recording in Mike Stern
Mike
in
Stern.
Brazilian Mike Stern, yes, and all fantastic Brazilian musics,
Yeah,
Brazilian musicians, sorry, Brazilian musicians, no? Uh, and then it was a celebrate CD. No,
yeah,
I went very happy with my compositions and the musicians who recorded in this project. No?
yeah.
And
Well,
then
you really,
the book,
and
because
then the book followed. Yeah,
yeah, and because I thought before that um, I'm going to write the book about the Vera Cruz Island, no? And then
yeah,
I made a pre-production with a click, all
yeah,
tracks with click, and then I put to put to write together Daniel Oliveira.
yeah.
That's it.
Well, that's beautiful. That Vera, what I'm always amazed whenever I talk to you, and of course, whenever we get together, when I heard you play in Australia, you sounded so great. You're playing better than ever. The more I hear you, the better you sound. It's always amazing. And the fact that you were able to organize Virgil Donati, Dennis Chambers, and Dave Weckl and Mike Stern for a recording together is absolutely incredible. And you have,
Yes.
not only are you a great player playing with different bands, times, which is
Wow.
fantastic. And Carla and many people help you out. You organized the Batuca Festival. This
Yes.
is an amazing, this is a lot of work. It's a lot of work to put a festival on.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're recording CDs
Yes.
and you're writing books.
Yes.
You are doing it all. You are making all of it happen. And it's absolutely incredible that you do all of this.
Because I have a friend like you. Because every day is I learning with you, and with another drummers. In this case, with David Weckl,
Yeah.
how it was the experience in recording session.
Yeah.
It was I because I see everything he was doing. He changed the click example, an example. He changed the
Yeah.
no? And I wrote the a simple map for the three
Yeah.
drummers, no? And it was a great experience. And a lot of people ask me about how was it. No, how was it? It's I never forget that moment. That moment. Yes.
Those really are the moments of magic that happen.
Wow.
Dave Weckl is such a consummate pro and such a phenomenal musician, and have had the
Wow.
chance to work with him and all these great
Yeah.
artists that you play with. You have blessed all of them with your spirit and your talent.
Yes.
You have done a
Thank you.
wonderful job. And every
Thank
time I'm with you, I feel your music. You are so passionate about your music. Even when we performed, you remember when we performed in Italy?
yes. Yes.
Wasn't that great in Italy?
With the
It
trio.
was yeah, we did the performance at the Italian PAS.
Yes. PAS. Yes. Yes. With the
And
guitar and bass player, Italian
yeah,
guitar and bass. Yeah, I
yeah,
can't
that
remember their names, but it was very hot,
yes,
like a,
another
like a fire.
well, I want to thank you so much, Vera.
No, what about the Klaus Hessler?
Oh, Klaus Hessler was there. Yeah, he was there also. Another fantastic Mapex drummer who is brilliant. Remember how
Yes,
crazy it was to
yes,
hear him play? Unbelievable.
really. Unbelievable.
Well, this is fantastic. Mapex Italia officials, some great drummers there in Italy too. Vera, thank you so much. Coming directly from Brazil, you are
Okay,
wonderful. You are beautiful.
okay, but give me five
Yes,
5 minutes.
5
Okay,
minutes.
I would I would like uh, to talk about your book, Cycle
Oh,
of Self Empowerment. Yes, correct.
correct.
Yes. And living the life you choose by creating positive cycles.
Wow.
Every day I read this. Uh, okay, may I to translate to Brazilian?
Yes,
Em
yes,
português?
yes.
Ah, vendo a vida que você escolhe e criando ciclos positivos. And then, please, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I prepared aqui, ó. It's serious, guys. The power is in you. The stronger the foundation, the more you can put it on your shoulders.
Yeah.
It means o poder está dentro de você. Quanto mais forte a fundação, o alicerce, mais você pode carregar nos seus ombros. Ok. If at first you don't succeed, you are in good company. Se a princípio você não tiver sucesso, você estará em boa companhia. Ok, 1 minute. Time is not always on our side, but our choices are.
Yeah.
O tempo não está sempre do nosso lado, mas as nossas escolhas estão. Some people make waves. Algumas pessoas fazem ondas. Some people ride the wave. Algumas pessoas passam na onda. And some people spend all their time looking for the beach. E algumas pessoas passam o tempo todo procurando a praia. Don, I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mark Bennett and Mapex, for this wonderful opportunity to let me to talk a little bit with you and all people who came to see us.
Beautiful, Vera. Thank you so much. You've had many people from all around the world. Your message is a message of beauty, and you are such a wonderful spirit. Thank you so much. I love you so much, and I hope to see you real soon.
Okay, thank you so much, you.
Thank you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Beautiful.